Oh, I think we're recording. Yeah. Let's see. How about the others? Daryl, John, Oliver. May same problems ba kayong napansin with formula or equation 4.3? Kasi nung inimplement ko siya sa MATLAB, mukhang okay naman siya. And actually, when I asked Mathematica to do the computations. So, dinouble check ko naman siya. Mukhang tama naman. So, double check mo, Jeanette, yung bilang ba yung may problema? Or yung buong ABC ang may problema?
Yung bilang po ata.
Aha. Double check mo kung, let's see. Double check mo yung mga parentheses kasi baka doon nagka-problema sa code. Pero I think this should be right. Let me double check with my program. Kasi nung pinrogram ko to sa MATLAB, kinopya ko siya mula dun sa latex file nung module. So, ibig sabihin, kung mali yung nasa module, malamang mali yung nandun sa code ko. Pero, the results I got from the code are good. So, I'm not sure. Let's see. Double check ko rin. Hold on. Buksan ko yung MATLAB ko. Then I'll cross-check it with the formula B here. Though the pattern looks good kasi ang numerator niya is summation ng Fi times yung difference ng squares ng dalawang hindi napiling factors. So, oops. Okay. Mali pala yung nabuksan ko. Documents. Open ko na lang. Here. There you go. No. Naligaw ako sa directory ko ng MATLAB. Hold on.
Exer, nahanap ko na po pala yung mali.
Totoo?
Opo. Instead
Sure?
po of difference, opo, nalagay ko po multiplication.
Dun sa mga x2 squared minus x1 squared and so on?
Opo.
Alright. Okay, good. Naunahan mo
Yung
pa ako,
sa
hindi ko
ano
pa
po,
nahanap yung folder ko. Yes.
yung sa ano po pala, sir, sa paglalagay po ng mga values po, not necessarily po ba na parang ascending or descending order po sila?
Yeah, in any order pwede mo silang ilagay kasi yung interpolation naman di nagma-matter yung ordering yung ordering ng mga initial guesses, yung x0, x1 and x2. Though pagka na-jumble mo sila, all right? Posibleng iba yung set of iterates na makuha mo kasi remember, walang problema yung x0, x1 and x2. You'll get the same quadratic polynomial kahit ano man yung order nila. Yun yung sinasabi ng unisolvence theorem. So it doesn't matter the ordering. Pero remember, sa susunod na iteration, di ba, makakuha tayo ng x3 na. Sa susunod na iteration, ang gagamitin mo yung x1, x2, and x3. So kung iba yung x1 at saka x2 mo, kasi ginumble mo yung order, may iba na yung pangalawang interpolating polynomial na makukuha mo. So posibleng iba yung x4, x5, and x6, but in the long run, they will converge to the same value. Alright, yun yung promise ng method. So kung gusto mong i-recreate yung nasa handout or nasa module, dapat eksakto yung ordering. Pero try mong i-jumble-jumble sila. You'll get a different set of iterates, but later they will converge to the same value. So yung makukuha natin, say, at the end of the iterations or at the end of the program, dapat magkalapit. Alright, pero yun yung tanging iba nun. Yun yata yung naging problema ko saan. Meron akong isang, parang Mueller nga ba yun? Yun yung problema ko last time nung nag-ano ako. I think Mueller o yung secant nga ba yun? Napagbaligtad ko yung order ng x0 at saka x1. So, ang sinabi ko dun sa handout, ganito yung x1, ganito yung x sub 0. Nung nirun ko siya sa MATLAB ko, baligtad yung na-encode ko. So yung nandun sa original version ng module ay mali yung table. Though nag-convert siya dun sa same value or maganda yung result, pero nung ni-recreate ng ibang classmates niya, sir, parang iba. Magkalapit yung final answer natin pero magkakaiba yung iterates natin. Kasi yun pala, nagkamali ako ng encoding. Pero yun, nagma-matter siya at the first few iterates, pero in the end magkikita-kita tayo sa same value.
Okay po, sir. Thank you po.
All right, you're welcome. Inindiyan tayo ng iba yung classmates, baka nandun sila sa staff. Any more
Hello sir,
questions?
nandun po ako.
Yan, multitasking tayo no? Okay lang yan, okay lang. Lalo na kung wala naman kayong tanong, sige lang. Yan ang hindi ko kaya, mag-multitask. Mag-multitask ng multiple meetings at a given time. Actually, speaking of, may university council meeting nga pala mamaya. Pero yun. Naririnig ko yung iba kong colleagues sa math division. Parang nasanay na sila na 2 or 3 meeting yung ina-attendan at the same time. Hindi ko yun kaya. Gusto ko mag-focus sa isang meeting. Kaya lagi ako nagbe-beg off. Hindi ako tumatanggap ng multiple meetings at the same time kasi hindi ako magiging productive dun sa isa sa kanila. Pero kaya ko naman yung na nakikinig or nanonood ng YouTube habang naggagawa ng module, ganyan. Pero yung meetings, hindi talaga. Gusto ko mag-participate, so hindi ko ina-attempt. Pero kung passive listener lang naman kayo, okay lang yan. By the way, para na rin sa benefit ng mga manonood ng recordings later, I hope you found the announcement I sent. Chinek ko yung sinimulan ko na kasing gawin yung module 5, okay? Na nagawa ko na yung introduction. So, yung content na lang talaga. And I was comparing it with our initial timeline. So, according to our original timeline, dapat module 6 na tayo ngayon. And we should be talking about, or module 6 na tayo and then dapat problem set week na. So, ibig sabihin, ngayong week ko ibibigay yung problem set and it will be due next week. Kaya lang, yung module 5 nating scheduled, merong lab Exer 2.2. So, tinignan ko yung calendar and since week after next would be the reading break, I decided to stick with the original schedule for problem set number 1. So, I'm gonna give problem set number 1 to you on Friday, okay? Sometime Friday, hopefully maaga ng Friday para mabasa niyo siya at least before you go to the weekend. Tapos ang deadline niya ay Thursday the following week para wala na talaga kayong isipin na before the reading break, okay? So reading break, wala ka na kayong utang sa 175. And then we will just have laboratory exercise 2.2, which I'm thinking would be a short and easy one on Holy Monday. So yun nga lang. I will request you to attend Holy Monday's session or papasok pa tayo ng Holy Monday. And then let's see, maybe I can call Holy Wednesday a holiday. Let's see, tingnan natin. Kasi ang official holiday lang yata yung Monday, Thursday at saka Good Friday. Pero let's see if we'll need to meet Holy Wednesday. But I'll try not to. Okay? Basta yung Holy Monday, kailangan natin mag-exer para mabawasan yung mga tatrabahuhin natin. Okay. Yun. And then I think it's a good fit because I think a good number of 175 students are also my students in 155. Their problem set is due this week. Tapos, buti hindi nagsabay. Yung 175 problem set naman ay uumpisan this week after nila magpasa ng 155. So, pasensya na guys, sa mga 155 plus 175, back-to-back yung problem sets. Pero the silver lining ay hindi siya nagsabay. Okay? Ano pa ba? Yeah. Any questions about the exercise? Actually, may isa na nagpasa at na-checkan ko na siya, kailan nga ba? Kagabi or Saturday? So yeah, so don't hesitate. If you're sure of your problem set already, you can submit it in Canvas so I can grade it ahead of the others. And then pinag-isipan ko pa yung problem set kung ano magiging itsura niya. Okay, meron ba kayong issues about the current exercise? I don't know if you guys tried to look for codes in the internet for Mueller's method. Um, Nung ginagawa ko yung module, nagtingin ako ng mga references, how they discussed Mueller's method. But almost all of them, including the two books that I'm using, or actually tatlo na yung libro ko ngayong kaharap pag nagsusulat ng modules. Ano? Yung Mueller's method, describe nila using finite differences. Okay? I mean the Newton form ng interpolating polynomial, which we didn't discuss in 174. Nag-stick ako sa Lagrange form, okay? Which but basically the unisolvence theorem tells us na mapa Newton yan o mapa Lagrange form equals silang dalawa after simplification, okay? So kung nag-search kayo ng program mula sa internet about the Mueller's method, mukhang divided differences yung ginamit nila. Pero I think mas naive kasi yung ginawa kong derivation nung Mueller's method, okay? It's not original at kinary out ko lang yung math dun sa context ng 174, okay? I could have copied the finite differences mula dun sa mga books, pero kailangan kong i-define yung mga F bracket something, yung mga differences, tapos kailangan ko pang banggitin na equal siya dun sa Lagrange form ng interpolating polynomial, blah, blah, blah. So medyo haba. So para merong continuity, yung 174 and 175, I stick to our notations, to the conventions we have in class para uniform sila all throughout. Kaya nga nung ano, kaya nga nung tagad. Kaya nga nung nag-raise si Jeanette ng question kanina, kinabahan ako kasi uh, pinakompute ko kay Mathematica yung actually tinry ko siyang i-derive, tapos yung mga algebraic expressions, si Mathematica yung pinag-simplify ko. Alright? So baka meron akong na-miss na formulation, so I was a bit worried. But luckily, okay naman siya. Nakita na ni Jeanette yung typo niya sa program niya. Tapos, yun. Yun pala yung isang bagay. This might be helpful also in the problem set that you'll do next week, no? Kapag ka merong mga tedious algebraic manipulations akong pinagawa, pag binigyan ko kayong napaka-komplikadong function, tapos kailangan niyo yung derivative, so hindi niyo kailangan gawin yung derivative by hand. You can look for a program that can compute the derivative symbolically for you, like Mathematica, Wolfram Alpha. I don't know if OneNote can do it. Kasi yung OneNote, meron na yung MS OneNote, meron siyang mathematical capabilities like computing derivatives, integrals, even it can solving equations, etc. It can also display to you the step-by-step solutions. Okay, basta dapat naka-online ka lang yata. So take a look at that. Kasama naman sa UP subscription yung MS OneNote. So download nyo lang. Pag online kayo, you can do a lot of things with it. Pwede nyo rin siyang gamitin if you will be teaching your younger siblings or nag-tutorials kayo, or if magiging teacher kayo in the future, it will be great to make use of technology. So sa problem sets, pag pinag-compute ko kayo ng mahabang derivative, okay, or kailangan nyo sa solution yung mahabang derivative, you can use this online solvers, lalo na kung symbolic naman yung ibibigay nilang solution. I mean, it's the mathematical expression eksakto, i-copy paste nyo na lang. Ang kailangan nyo lang ilagay ay sabihin dun sa solution nyo na you use this software. Okay? Para hindi ko hanapin yung step-by-step solution. So you can say, using Mathematica, I got the following derivative for f. Tapos sulat nyo yung formula. Okay? So hindi nyo kailangan gawin yung mano-mano lahat. Tapos pag mag-evaluate, plug in nyo lang. Tapos pwede ng calculator or online solver yung gamitin nyo. So focus on the concept but put in your narrative kung paano nyo siya talaga nakuha. Kasi isa sa mga gusto kong makita in your laboratory exercises and in the problem sets ay yung pagkukwento nyo ng scientific method na pinagdaanan nyo. And also, you need to be as detailed as possible for replicability of results. Ito yung isang gusto natin sa mga scientific studies na replicable yung mga results nating nakukuha. So, ilagay niyo yung initial condition nyo. Bawat iteration na merong optional components like what would be the starting condition for algorithm, tapos halimbawa nag-deflation ka, tapos magra-run ka uli nung root finding technique, another round, but this time on the deflated polynomial, don't fail to mention the initial condition that you used. If you use the same initial condition as the first run that you used, sabihin nyo pa rin na at this second run, I'm going to use the same starting condition as the previous run. So, para ma-replicate namin yung mga results nyo. Okay? So, yan. Training na rin yan sa inyo pagsusulat ng mga scientific papers. Okay? So, treat it as a nice project, something that you will submit to, say, on a journal article or to your boss kung sa industry gusto nila makita yung detalye ng ginawa nyo. So, treat your problem sets and your lab exercises as such. Okay? I think it's a good training for you to write scientific or technical reports. Ano na ba nangyayari sa webinar? Mhm. Meron ako notif pero asa Google ano pala siya. Okay, so do you have other questions or concerns? Ayun pala suggestion, pag natapos niyo yung lab exer ngayon, simulan niyo na ring isulat niyo na rin yung reaction paper dun sa kung umattend kayo ng SAF kanina or umattend kayo ngayon. Sulat niyo na. It won't take you an hour to write a short reaction paper to it unless you were very inspired. Tapos umabot kayo ng nobela yung isusulat. Pero yeah, submit it as soon as possible para hindi kayo matambakan ng trabaho. This is one thing that I do. I usually break down ba tamang term? I usually break all my works down into small pieces. All right? Tatadtarin ko 'yan para maliliit na chunks yung gagawin ko at a certain time kasi minsan yung attention span natin ay maikse lalo na kung hindi natin masyadong trip yung gusto natin gawin. Halimbawa, um, it I need to be in the zone to write the modules, right? So kaya hindi ko ginugol na tapusing isulat yung 3 or 4 na modules at a time. So kaya ngayon parang 1 module a week lang yung target ko. Tapos hinahati ko pa yan into smaller pieces. One day gagawin ko lang yung introduction. Tapos another day I'm gonna write the technical content. And then the other day I'm gonna write the exercise for the module and so on. So para manageable siya at hindi nakaka-overwhelm. So ganun din sana yung gawin nyo. Kung marami kayo talagang gagawing mga academic stuff, right, break it down into several pieces and then small and manageable pieces and then try to get as much of those little pieces done at a given time. So yung mga madadali, gawin nyo na siya. Huwag nyo nang patagalin para hindi na sila mag-pile up sa dulo. Okay? So I already have the submission bin for the reaction paper for SAF. Okay. So on deadline I March 28th. That's on Monday. I will not accept late submissions because anyway it's just a bonus. Okay. So strict ako sa deadline sa mga incentives at sa mga bonuses. So kindly comply. Okay. Hindi naman yun mahirap gawin. So maiksi lang siya. Ano pa ba? Siguro I'll also think about the format of the problem set later. Para isang best ko na lang ikukwento. Meron akong naisip pero tingnan ko. You're welcome, Daryl. Yeah. Yeah. Pero halimbawa, pag problem set, another thing is, I don't know if I mentioned it to you guys already. Kapag ka may problem set, or meron akong isa, yeah, kasi na-experience ko yan, ang hirap palang bumalik sa pag-aaral kasi so since 2009 hanggang 2016, tuturo ako sa UPLB. So ako yung nagpapahirap sa mga estudyante. Ako yung nagbibigay ng exams, nagbibigay ng quizzes, ng problem sets. Tapos noong 2016, after 7 years, naging full-time student uli ako. Doon ko na-realize mahirap palang bumalik sa pag-aaral after such a long time na ikaw yung boss. Alright? So, lalo na pag mathematical problems. So, kapag ka ganun, ang isang bagay na actually na-adapt ko mula sa research or sa work dati ay basahin ko muna yung problem. Not necessarily pag dumating yung questionnaire, kahit hindi ko pa siya balak gawin or upuan, babasahin ko na yung questions. Alright? Just to give me an idea kung ano yung kailangan kong sagutan. Number one, para maplano ko ilang oras o ilang araw before the deadline ko siya gagawin. Kasi crammer ako. I think I work best pag malapit na yung deadline. So para alam ko kung ilang hours before yung submission ako magsisimulang gumawa. Tapos, maganda rin sa kanya kasi kapag ka yung idea na madideposit yan, I think, wala akong scientific evidence. Pero at least for me, I think this works. Parang pag nabasa ko yung problem, nadideposit na siya sa aking subconscious. And for some reasons, I think my subconscious is already doing the work. Okay? So pinaprocess niyo na yung information. And I think this is true for mathematical ideas or concepts. It needs some fermentation sa ating mga utak. So kailangan it will age a little bit para, para I don't know, hindi ko may paliwanag. Para madali natin siyang masagutan, dapat siya, matagal na nating pinag-isipan. At kahit subconsciously or unconsciously. So tapos, surprisingly, pag inupuan ko na siya, may mga items or answers na madali ko nasasagutan. Tapos pag meron talagang hindi ko masagutan, tinitigil ko na muna siya. Kasi I need to start over with a fresh mind. Kasi ang tendency natin kapag meron kang naisip na solution sa isang problem, pagpipilitan mo yan. Pag hindi siya nag-work, meron ka pa ring bias na dapat mag-work itong method na to. So na-disregard natin yung possibility that we need to have another method or we need to have a fresh idea or a fresh take on the problem. So that means we need to refresh and walk away for it for some time. Refresh your mind, free yourself from the bias dun sa method na ginawa mo na or tinry mo na, and then go back to it again with a fresh mind. And I think usually that works. At least for me. I don't know for you, pero pwede nyo siyang itry, okay? So kaya nga, ang ginagawa ko ay binibigay ko yung problems sa mga students, yung mga problem sets near the weekend. And the purpose is not for you guys to work on it over the weekend. I don't encourage students to work on the weekend. Consider it as your rest. Okay? Mahirap yung 5 araw kayong nag-work, tapos sa weekends mag-work pa rin kayo. So do not blame yourself or do not feel bad if you're not productive during the weekend. It's really a time to relax, to chill, and recharge for the coming week ahead. Okay? So kaya ko lang siya binibigay ay para basahin niyo siya ng Friday, tapos magpe-ferment siya sa utak niyo ng Saturday, Sunday. Okay? So without even doing anything, you'll have an idea or your subconscious will be working round the clock to figure out what would be the nice way to answer this problem para pag inupuan niyo siya ng Monday, you'll have some ideas on how to do it. Okay? So, yun. So, kaya ako siya binibigyan ng maaga. Hindi dahil para mag-work kayo kagad, though some will find it helpful because usually weekends lang talaga yung time nila to do stuff. Or dahil bored sila tuwing weekend, kaya nila ginagawa yung mga problems. So, yun. But it's really, I hope you guys find time to relax during the weekends. Okay, so may mga pahabol bang tanong? Mukhang si Daryl wala. Jeanette, may question ka pa ba?
Wala na po, sir.
Okay, so yeah, merong University Council meeting ngayon to approve graduation ng na ng mga nakatapos ng first semester. So I'll just transfer to that meeting, but I am still online. Ibababa ko lang yung call, but if you have some questions, send me a chat and then we can reopen the meeting if needed. All right. I'll be on call to you guys from 1 to 4. So feel free to message me from 1 to 4. You'll be my priority. I'll drop the other meeting and I'll go back to you kasi bayad nyo ako from 1 to 4 p.m. Okay? So I'll just be waiting for your for messages, okay? Kung may questions kayong biglaan. All right, so with that, thank you Jeanette, Daryl, and kanina si Therese nakita ko nandito rin. So all right, so thank you guys. Enjoy solving your lab Exer. And yeah, let's see each other again on Wednesday, unless you have questions later. All right. Bye bye.
Bye, sir.
Okay.